Well, this is a little bit awkward. I thought I'd do like a smooth transition or something, but I it's beyond me. What's up? Hey, what's going on? We are back. We are live again. Super excited. Very excited to do this. So, Christmas Streamus is over. Um, so it is with sad parting and heavy hearts that we say goodbye to Streamus. But yet, we are still here. We're still doing it. We are beyond Streamus now, and we are officially announcing, I believe. But hang on. Before we get to that, let me just say, I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday, whatever it is that you may celebrate. A lot of the energy around me is dedicated to Christmas, and that is what I myself celebrate. So I hope you had a great holiday. Hey, there we go. What's up, SCP-682? I just got sent a chime. Did you hear that? I don't know if it's going to do that for every chat message or if there was something like more important that I missed. But hope y'all had a great holiday. You got everything you want. Mine was wonderful. I want to just show you one thing real quick. Jarvis, initiate feet camera. Yeah, look at the slippers. I can't really say that like I was gifted these. I basically bought them myself. There it is. You know what? I'm gonna have to turn something off because we're gonna get one of those every time somebody chats. Which I listen. I've been there in my streaming career where let's see. Hang on. There we go. Where I could have used that because actually I could still use it. I miss a lot of chat messages, but I've had so little motion. Uh-oh. Back here, phone. Back here. Oh no. Hang on a second. Focus. There we go. Where I've had such little going on that stream alerts like that would have been nice. What is this lighting right now? It's terrible. So I can't even hold on to the there's too much going on right now for me. But I'm excited that we're back, and this is the announcement that I teased a little bit earlier. We're going to keep it going. We are going to be streaming Monday nights and Friday nights, as far as I'm concerned, in perpetuity. So it's not a whole lot. It's 2 streams a week, but that'll give me time to hopefully make them more exciting and more interesting and put a little bit more thought into what we're doing. And I just think it'll be a nice way to start the work week for people who may be working, which I figure that most of my viewers are, and I'll tell you how I know that in a little bit. But a good way to start the work week, and then something as well to look forward to at the end of the work week. And we're going to have a smattering of other things in between. I posted YouTube Shorts this week, so what we're probably going to do is in those in-between days where we'll post shorts from the stream. So if you missed a stream and you want to catch some highlights, that'll be the way to do it. Though I don't want to post this stream because this is a highlight because my bangs are terrible and this lighting is horrible, and this is all going into the video. Don't clip it. Don't do it yourself. Nope. Just let this one hit the vault. Okay. Just let these moments get buried. That's all right. We'll let these go by. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Today's stream is gonna be a little short and sweet one, which is how I like to do it, because that's how I tend to think of myself. So we are going to just do a little bit of fun chattering. We're going to hang out, and then we're going to get back to the Minecraft mod sanity, and I mean that in the truest sense of the word. I never know what's coming next. That is beyond depth Minecraft, and I've done a little off-stream mining. the good thing is I'm really into the game, so I want to play. And the bad news is, I don't know. Some of that didn't share with y'all. So you guys are. It's going to be a little bit different. Not substantially so. I've tried to save most of the good stuff for stream, but we've progressed a little bit. So some things are a little bit different, but I try to do mostly like the grunt work, the stuff that's not fun, so that we can have fun with what we're doing. All right, but let's just take it a little slow at first. It's probably going to be around a 2-hour stream or something like that. All right. And should I turn my camera on? Yeah, let's do it. So this is my, oh gosh. We're talking about short and sweet here. You never want your camera to look that tall. It makes you look very short. We must hide the truth. That's what it's all about. And I've got to figure this out. There we go. And then we can resize it bigger. Bang. Like that. I actually can't really resize it. There we go. So this is my Instagram feed. I've curated it. So, of course, the first thing that pops up is the 20 most anticipated winter anime. And let's see. They got Frieren on the cover. I'm watching Frieren right now. I watched it, I think, when it came out. I wasn't like on the cutting edge. Like, I heard about it, that it was new. But like I heard that it was really good, so I started watching it. It's very different. It's a very different fantasy anime. It's much like slower pace. Like, they definitely take the time to try to like teach you, like try to like deliver lessons on life, I guess. Not in a preachy way, but like it's just something that you pick up in the course of the story. And I like that. A lot of times fantasy is used as a medium for just, I mean, if we're going to be real, like pure escapism, power fantasy, big battles, harem fantasy. Like I feel like the fantasy medium is one of the most abused mediums, right? Like usually like science fiction, it's not like treated trashily. Like maybe not, but like usually like, I don't know. I just feel like fantasy has become, especially in anime, like such a tropified genre when it really, like, it can be really, really deep, but so many times it's not. Let's see. So no Frieren, only 10 episodes on the new season. That's gonna be sick though. Hell's Paradise. I got to see the new episode of this early, the Crunchyroll preview. You may or may not know what I'm talking about here in the chat. The Hell's Paradise is great, obviously. I mean, just based on this alone, I would say we have a nice season coming up. Oh, shit. And it gets better. Jujutsu Kaisen, that alone, bro. They haven't even released how many episodes. I'm so hyped for that. I haven't seen the new movie. No spoilers. We're not going to go into the comments or anything. That's going to be sick, though. Isn't it Oshi no Koi? What is that one again? I don't remember. Hang on. I thought we'd seen this already. Oshi no Ko? Oh, I haven't seen this one. Never mind. I haven't seen this one. Okay. I mean, it's highly anticipated. I have not seen that one. I should probably watch it. What's the rating on Crunchyroll? I know my browser is messed up right now, but we're just going to check it out. Oshi no Ko. Is it not on there? I misspell something? No, I didn't. It's not on Crunchyroll. No, that's probably why I haven't seen it. Okay, huh? I wonder what that's on. And yeah, I know you can stream the high seas. Wait, holy shit. Fire Force And the Fate series can be really good. I haven't really kept up with it. It's kind of like Sword Art Online. Like there's so many different shows to digest, and Fate Strange is the Fate series is really all over the place. If you're not familiar, it's a really great concept. It's like fighting anime, kind of like early Death Game in some ways. It's incredibly well animated. Like one of the shows is from the early 2010s, and it looks better than a lot of shows that come out these days. But the thing about it that's kind of strange is it was based off of a visual novel, like the kind of video game. And so there's multiple endings, like a choose your own adventure. And so there's multiple different shows that all tackle the same story, but they have different endings, and the way they proceed is different because they're trying to follow the different large paths that you could take playing the video game. I don't know a whole lot about the series and where it's gone. It seems to me like they had a few popular characters and they just have to like keep reincarnating them in a ton of different ways because they can never get rid of them. But it's a cherished series. This season is crazy. Frieren, Hell's Paradise, Jujutsu Kaisen. Why the hell did they put Jujutsu Kaisen on slide? How is Jujutsu Kaisen less anticipated? Wait, this list is bullshit, dude. No way Jujutsu Kaisen. I could see Frieren competing with Jujutsu Kaisen because Frieren is way up there, but no way. I mean, I would think Jujutsu Kaisen would be easily number one. Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica. I've heard interesting things about this one. I haven't watched it. And then Sentenced to Be a Hero. Highly anticipated, though this isn't like a second season. But we got to see a preview of this one as well in theater, and it looks good. It looks good. I'm kind of surprised by I won't say much about it. Like, it's super high quality. It seems kind of darker, but then sometimes they've got like a few like elements that are kind of trope-ish, but they don't like ruin. They don't seem to ruin anything. So, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. This seemed like the part of the series that nobody really cared for, but I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. And then Kaguya-sama Love is War. I heard about this movie coming out. Super excited to see that. That's my top. So I cringe, and I know nobody cares. Okay, I know nobody cares. It comes out December 31st. We got 2 days. Ooh, I'm hyped. So in my rom-com Hall of Fame, which is really not that extensive of a list, I'm really more of an isekai, like trash isekai viewer than a rom-com viewer. But there are a few rom-coms that duke it out there. And this is my, the classic LeBron versus Michael Jordan's debate? This is like two worlds clashing, okay? Kaguya-sama is my Michael Jordan of rom-coms, of anime rom-coms. Kaguya-sama is the Michael Jordan. It's the no, wait, never mind. All right. Hang on, wait, I gotta start over. This is like the clash of two worlds, okay? So when it comes to anime rom-coms, Kaguya-sama is my Michael Jordan. No, I just did it again. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Hang on. Go back. I'm just going to say it. Kaguya-sama is my LeBron James. It's the best. It is like the best rom-com. I think it embodies what a rom-com should be. But my favorite one is Snafu, which is not going to have a new season, I don't think. But it's like the best versus like the legacy of it. I don't know if that makes... I don't think that made any sense. This one is like the... like what everything that a rom-com should be. I think it is that. But my personal favorite is Snafu. My teen romance is As Wrong as It Seems. Reincarnated as a slime, gets a movie. I like that series. It's but I will say, every time that I'm like, I don't remember what happens and I have to like go back and watch a season, it's kind of like My Hero Academia that way. Like, the show is good, and I really like it, but it's a slog to get through. I know nothing about Trigun Stargaze. Golden Kamuy final season. Oh shit, dude. This winter season is hella stacked. This might be the best single season I've ever seen. While that I've paid attention to while I've been tracking it. Dangers in My Heart, I have no idea. Movie. You and I Are Polar Opposites. I got to see a sneak peek of this as well. Looks pretty good. It's like medium high-ish floor, low ceiling, enjoyable watch, but I don't think it's gonna draw any tears or anything, but or really tug the emotional strings. But like it's fun. It's fun. It's like a popcorn anime. Like it's fun to eat. Fun to watch. It is fun to eat. I love to eat. In the Clear, Moonlit Dusk. Wow, they really deep shadowing here. We got the Ikemen, the handsome protag with the all full white hair. You know somebody means business when they got full white hair. I don't know any of these. Looks like we're in like rom-com territory here though. Medalist. Is that an ice skating one? I've heard about that. Okay, we're getting out of it. The number 1, Frieren. That'll be sick too. That's a super strong season. Okay. I don't want to take too much time because our time is limited. So I want to move next to our segment, Dream Small. This is becoming a bit of a reoccurring one on the stream, but this is a crazy anime season. Like, the amount of shows that are essentially in my anime top 10 that are all coming out this season. Like, normally you'd get like 1 or 2. How many of these would be in my top 10? Not in my top 10 all time, but like my top 10 in their category. Frieren is top 10 fantasy. Hell's Paradise and Jujutsu Kaisen. Hell's Paradise would have to fight to be in the top 10 of action adventure, but Jujutsu Kaisen is undoubtedly top 10. Fire Force is probably top 10. Fate has so many shows. I think Fate Zero's in my top 10 action. And one of them is. You have a good show. Hey, I didn't want to say it, but I was picking up on that vibe heavy from the one show. But I was like, it feels wrong to say it. I guess if you consider this a part of My Hero Academia, then that's top 10. Kaguya-sama is number 1 or 2 rom-com all time for me. Dude, I didn't even put Reincarnated as Slime on my anime list, which I want to show you guys soon. I've been working on an anime list, but I'll debut it here soon. But I don't even think I put Reincarnated as a Slime on there, which it probably should be. I don't know. It's good. Reincarnated as a Slime is just like an anime among animes. And I'm not saying that in the way of like it's much better than other anime. Like, it's good. It's honestly like it's real good, but I wouldn't say it's really good. Does that make any sense? That seems like a non-differentiation. It's real good. It's just not really good. Golden Kamuy is top 10. I feel like I'm like totally diluting the concept of top 10, but I don't know. That's a crazy season. That's gonna be hard for me to get shit done. I have a busy, like a stacked spring season coming up in my personal life. Yeah, whatever. I'll take the next 4 months off.
If you love to travel,
I'll take a sabbatical. I'll just not do anything for the next 4 months. Okay. Let's go to our next awesome, highly acclaimed. Critics rave about this next segment. That is, of course, once I figure out the screen. There we go.
Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world
Once
of
the ad
possibilities.
finishes. There we go. That is, of course, our patented signature Dream Smaller segment. You know, in a world of inflation and prices that get bigger and bigger, we all have to find ways to fit our same dreams but make them smaller. This is where you can do that. We're going to help you do that because I don't know. It honestly doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. That it feels like I'm promoting something bad, but we're going to help you learn to dream smaller. And the number one way we do this is the dream of home ownership. And also potentially put that aside because I think most of these people are renters. But it's super cool to see how people live in these small spaces and how people customize their spaces to fit their needs. I think it's super fascinating. So I love to watch it and kind of see what they get up to. People are super creative. And the smaller of a space you have to fit into, the more choices you have to make. And I think it's honestly like this version of architecture is way more interesting than these huge houses where you just have every room for everything you could possibly ever need. But when you have one room and you're trying to fit 4 or 5 different like functions into it, I think that's like the level of the level of smartness goes up bigly. So let's take a look at what they're doing here. How an architect fit 4 rooms into a 74 square foot Rotterdam studio, which by the way, 74 square feet is nothing. Like, that's actually nothing at all. I hope they have a picture of it before they did anything.
Cabanon is a French word that means cabin or hut or shed. And we took the name because...
Is this the apartment? Like, I know 74 square feet is nothing, but is this the apartment?
Le Corbusier, who is the most famous architect on the 20th century, and in the south of France, he built for himself a little wooden cabin, he called it Le Cabanon, where he wanted to experiment with the minimum cell for living.
I feel like that pattern...
Cabanon, where he wanted to experiment with...
Like, this pattern on the wall makes the room feel really deep. Like, it adds depth to it because they have the illusion of depth with the cubes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes the whole wall feel like it goes deeper even though it's really just flat.
With the minimum cell for living.
Tell me this isn't the apartment. Is it just this? Well, is it? This shit better be like $25 a month for rent. I mean, it's pretty, but I'm still pissed if this is it. Also, like, you want to know what it feels like to live inside of, I don't even know. A piece of clay from Minecraft, since we're talking Minecraft. Like, you want to know how it feels to live inside of a piece of clay from Minecraft? I'll stop looking for a comparison. It's just, you're surrounded by this single color. That's it, bro. Your life would be this color. You'd walk out of this room and you'd be like, why is everything so like your eyes would be like color shifted. Like the entire world would look too bright or something like that. You'd be so used to looking like this would become your new like white in your eyes. Like this would become the base color and everything else would shift.
I'm Beatriz Ramo. Welcome to the Cabanon, our 74 square feet apartment in Rotterdam.
They got a little mini version of the apartment right there. Oh no, dude. Okay, hang on. We just got some knowledge. The bed is way the fuck up here somehow. Okay, we'll see how that works. Okay. There's other rooms. Hang on, guys. There's other rooms. I think. I think. Also, I'd be pissed if my architect made a drawing of this and was like, "What do you think? Huh? Drew it up for you. Just, what do you think?" Like, I I don't know what to think, honestly. Is that the sun? Yep, that's the sun. That's the windows right there. You've got 2 levels. I'd be like, okay, cool. And then I'd walk into the place. I'd be like,
minimum cell
is
for
this is the drawing that you sent me? Where's the rest of the apartment? But I think this is a door. I think this is the door to the next room. It's crazy though. I'm just never mind. We'll just wait for it. We'll wait for them to show it.
live in this
Oh
building
my gosh, she split into 3.
since
That's incredible.
2006, and we never heard about this space here in the 7th floor. And then one day we found a note, like a handwritten note in the board in the entrance, and a neighbor was saying that he was selling this sort of storage space. So we called immediately, and then we
Oh, so you're at the very top, which is cool. So someone said they're selling basically their closet, their little storage space, and they went, "Bango, we can get a new tenant. we can make this work. We can collect a whole nother rent bag from this."
discovered this space and we were fascinated because it was a storage space that had a huge window overlooking the city, and it had a toilet connection, and it had heating and electricity and warm water and cold water. In that moment, we didn't have a clue what we were gonna do with that. Normally, we are the architects of a project for somebody else. We took advantage that we were the clients in order to also take the assignment a bit more to the extreme, in a bit more radical way.
If you love to
They got a
travel,
paper
Capital
model,
One has
too.
a rewards
I really miss having YouTube Premium. I'll probably get it back at some point. I just like, you get used to the experience of YouTube without ads, and then you go back and it's just like you're never ready for it, and it's like now it's like way more annoying than it used to be. And when I can skip it. There we go.
I think it's very unique in the sense of the spatial experience that it offers. It has in itself 4 totally
Whoa.
different rooms and 4 totally different spaces.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
that was for me the surprise. Like
That was
such a
sick.
small space could still be subdivided in 4, and each of them being a totally different world.
Where the fuck
It
are
was
they
meant
fitting
to be
that,
our spa plus a guest room, and it
that
developed
bathtub?
into an apartment, probably the smallest apartment in the world.
How would you, I mean, yeah, this doesn't even feel like an apartment. How do you, like, humidity control? They've got a bathroom. You could go straight from the pooper to the shower. Like it a lot. Big fan. I guess it's a mirror behind here. What do you have to straddle do you have to straddle the toilet then to, like, brush your teeth and, like, do your hair? Now, this could be convenient. Hang on. There could be a lot of multi-purpose. You could get a lot done here in one sitting. You shower, straight to your morning poop, and brush your hair, get your teeth. You can do all of this at the same time and then wipe. That's disgusting. The toilet being here is just kind of a problem. Now, I mean, I understand you can't put it anywhere else, but if the mirror is right here, that's always going to be in the way. There's no way to get around that. But hang on, maybe they'll describe what they did. Or the bug is a feature, like I said, like you can multitask now.
The process of the design of the cabanon was actually pretty long. It was never a continuous process, so we always work whenever we had a bit of free time from our office projects. And we tested physical models, we tested in the computer, but by designing and testing, we realized the more we were subdividing the cabanon, somehow the bigger it was getting, paradoxically. We work with 2 very talented workers He is a very talented carpenter and metal worker, and she is an artist. They both live in a boat.
Yo, that's your kitchen area. That's it right there, isn't it? And they still have ventilation somehow. Is that what this is? Is it just goes to the ventilation? Once again, all I can think about is how if you cook like a fish, like a single fish, bro, you're never escaping that ever. You're sleeping in it. You just can't get away. That's not necessarily a bad thing. But what are you doing? So we've got a sink here. You can maybe cut some vegetables, but then where are you going to cook them? You probably plug in like a little Bunsen burner right here, and then you can cook, but then where are you putting the vegetables that you just cut or whatever? Because you don't have space for both, right? Maybe you could put them in the sink with a little carrier or something like that. But this is kitchen space in the most lenient sense of the term. But I mean, no, I'm fucking with it. Like, this is the smallest one I've ever seen. This is like less than one room. And once again, like they're saying, they've split it into 4 somehow, which means every inch of this space is being used.
So they are used to work with small surfaces. So every detail is meticulously done. You cannot allow yourself mistakes because they are going to be visible. So they really understood exactly how the space needed to be executed.
Okay, so now we see. Oh, so your ventilation, extra flavor is going straight to your spice rack. Got it. And then you've got a microwave oven. Sweet, you do need one of those. I like that. I like that they included some actual cooking apparatus, or maybe it's like a air fryer, but it looks like a microwave. What would you rather have? You get to have one, microwave or air fryer. You can't make ramen in an air fryer. I think you got to go microwave, to be honest. Air fryer does like certain things much better than a microwave. But I think the microwave just does more. Like, you just need it more. That's tough. And you can... But here's the thing. I'm saying you can put a Bunsen burner here, but where does it go when you're not using it? It's got to go somewhere. There's nowhere for anything to go. There it is. See? They thought about it.
A quite tight budget. So we really try to optimize also the cost. When we bought the cabanon, it was only 11,000 euros. When it comes to the construction, like the hours we paid.
Like the little kiddie stool here. We got like play tykes. Yeah, dude, this must have been tough to construct too.
Carpenter and the materials. We also try to optimize that, and in total it cost around 21,000 euros.
Okay, wait, quick conversion. 21 euro. Okay, so it cost, this was posted when? A year ago, so this conversion rate's probably still mostly true. About $25,000 total for them to buy it and then own it. Let's assume, I would love to know what they're renting this for, but let's assume they're renting this for, what would make sense? What would be worth paying for this? What would you guys pay for this a month? We haven't seen the whole thing, but I'm saying it's really chic, maybe. And it depends on location too. It's in Rotterdam. Let's say it's $500 a month. So times 12, they're getting $6,000 a year. So roughly they need to do that for about 5 years and they'll be making profit. Well, it's not bad, I guess. I don't have any details here. Like, I'm just guessing. $2. If they didn't do anything, it'd be worth $2, that's for sure.
We are now in the living room of the cabanon. It's a space of 3 meters high. It has a huge window that makes the space much bigger than it is.
I mean, no, it doesn't. I mean, no, it doesn't, because you can't go out the window. But I get what you're saying. It makes it seem bigger because you can look beyond it.
I wanted to have a window bench where we like to read or to even have breakfast. And here in this...
Do you like to? Listen, I love small apartments as much as the next person, but this is really pushing it, bro. Like the next one's gonna be like, we made Viet Cong glamping tunnels that you can go. We added mirrors to the Viet Cong glamp tunnel, and now it really seems like the space is much bigger.
This wall is where we integrate all the storage, but also the kitchen. For example, here...
I gotta say, I do. So you can't ever change shit, right? Like whatever size this
storage,
mini
but
fridge
also
is,
the kitchen.
whatever size this is, you better hope this is pretty standard. You better hope that's pretty standard, because if this breaks down, you can't get, and it's not standard, you got to find this specific one. It's nothing else is ever gonna work. But I love the custom drawers. Let's see if they have a dishwasher. You probably are the dishwasher. But then where's the drying rack? Shit, bro, I don't know.
For example, here we have the table that opens up like this.
And this answers some questions, because you can do food prep on the table and then eat on the table.
And here we have the chairs.
But let's be real, bro. Are you ever cooking food in this space? I'm reheating food. I'm eating out every day of my life. I'm not prepping food in this space. That would be a nightmare, I think.
We have two because the cabanon is thought for a couple. And
No. This is sold for a couple? No. Okay, here's what I'll say. Interesting thing to notice. Every video we've done like this so far, the architect has lived in the space. Like, they made it for them. This is the space, and they're saying we made it for, this design for, is anybody living here yet? It's super cool, but has anyone made the decision to actually live here yet? I don't think anybody has. A couple. Can you imagine? All right, I'm so excited to show you to my place, and if this, hey, if we really end up getting together, like, there's room for two here. Yeah. And you're like, okay, show me the place. And you open the room and he's like, so this is basically it. Let me show you around the place. All right, so I took you around. What do you think? I'd be like, yeah, no thanks.
we can take the pillows from here and
you can take the pillows and put them on your bun so that wiry ass chair doesn't physically pain you when you sit on it. Let's go, babe. We're ready for life together. Let's do it.
Lunch or dinner, or you can work.
Oh, lunch or dinner. Sweet.
We also have the storage for the clothes. We have the...
What storage? What? Why do you have hangers here? You can't hang shit from here. What are you talking about? There's 10 inches. You can hang baby clothes from here. Baby pants. Oh, I get it. I get it now. It makes sense. This house is for babies. This is a house for children. What storage? You've got like 3 things in here, and the storage is like a half full. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you here. I don't think anybody lives here. I think this video was an advertisement to see if anybody would live here.
The shelves, or we also have hangers. The shelves can be moved.
Why though? Why do you have hangers?
And store, so we give a space for the hangers because
Yeah, exactly.
Some of us prefer to have the clothes in the shelves, and my mother, for example, likes to hang everything so it doesn't get wrinkled.
Yeah, but you can't have both. you, but you got to make a choice early on if you're doing hangers or folding. And by the way, if you're doing hangers, see, if you fold it, you can put some books or whatever. But if you do hangers, you're only doing hangers. What's up, Isabella? 3000.
And
Good to see ya.
here we have two big
This is our segment of the stream. If you're just tuning in, with inflation and the price is going bigger, we have to dream smaller. It's the exciting opportunity. It sounds bad, but it's an exciting opportunity for us to figure out how to dream smaller. And so I figured I would help us, right? Because it's really our generation that has to figure out how to do this. And so we're investigating ways to live in smaller places and how to attune to modify the dream of home ownership, which we're now going to call apartment rentalship. It's just, don't get too caught up on the name change and the entire differences of the circumstances. But this is how we can attune our spaces and modify ourselves for the modern American dream. And this has not been a great example. Their shit is so small. 74 square feet Rotterdam studio apartment that's apparently for 2 people. But it's beautiful and looks like the clay from Minecraft. So, it's pretty awesome.
get drawers.
They're just giving us a tour.
If you love to try.
That drawer sounded like it wanted to give up already. This shit is new, bro. That drawer sounded like a 54-year-old grown man with asthma having to run around the bases. like he just hit like a really long triple in a softball league, and that drawer sounded like it wanted to give up.
Travel Capital One has a rewards credit.
We're gonna hit that again. I want to hear it again. Hang on, you can't sneak this by. You can't. You can't just move by this quick.
Under here we have 2 big drawers for all the towels.
Okay, maybe I'm just tripping. It sounded. These drawers need to hang together because they're the drawers are actually like 50% of the apartment.
The materials we chose for the living room. For the back wall, we wanted to have a tile that gives depth to the space, so we chose these Spanish tiles that create this 3-dimensional effect.
I do like it. I was wondering if they were actually going to be like more drawers, because I saw the partitions. Whoa, hang on. This is tile. They aligned it perfectly. That's so satisfying. That's really satisfying. Okay. I like that. I've been kind of shitting on this place. It's visually beautiful. I just think living here would actually be a nightmare. And like the fact that they included a kitchen, it's just, I feel like you could have used that space. Like, I feel like they put it there because you have to have it. But let's be real, okay? Let's just be real. You are never cooking in this space, ever. Like, you are never cooking here. You are bringing food and reheating it, and that's it. So you could have honestly gotten, by and large, rid of some of that space. Like I know you're trying to sell it to a tenant, and they expect to see kitchen or something on the listing that says you could cook here, but then they could have gotten rid of that. Then maybe we wouldn't have to pick between hanging 5 pieces of clothing or folding 7 as our entire wardrobe. I don't know.
For the light, we were actually...
Positivity. Hang on. Positivity. Positive stream. It's beautiful. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Thinking a lot because we didn't want to have an element that will take a lot of space. So what we did is we designed this tube that the carpenter also realized, and is inspired in this hexagon pattern. So everything in the space gets its own coherence in terms of shape and in terms of color.
Did she just say we picked a square design because rooms are square. I didn't really track. Someone in chat wants to
It's a calm space,
translate.
and
for
we
me.
wanted all the furniture as much as possible to be already integrated in the space, so we would not have to buy extra furniture. There is no clutter, there is no hundreds of objects around, so everything is really minimal.
That's true.
So you get this sense of calm where everything is in order.
Definitely. Now imagine how calm you would be here living with two people. If you live in this house, you are never. I don't care how robust your romantical skills are. You are never convincing another person to live in this house with you. And if they do, it's lasting 2 days. I give it 2 days. Okay, let's see. Wait, let's see the bathroom. Because we have a problem here. Okay, we do have a problem here. First off, I didn't even think about this. If the doors are shut, we are pitch black in here. There's no light. Do they have a light? Maybe that's what this is right here. But I would say, like, yeah, if you want a dookie and not have the doors open, it might be a darkness dookie. Might just be what that is. And then also, once again, to straddle the toilet. I don't know if there's any way to remedy that because the mirror's here. So you got to straddle the toilet to do your daily routine in front of the mirror, which, you know, some people might consider that a little undesirable. For other people, they might see it as a feature.
So we are now in the bathroom. The bathroom is a space where we have the shower and the toilet.
And it also could double as like a solitary confinement chamber for you to lose your mind in and go absolutely insane. But I do like the blue tile. It's kind of nice. Reminds me of that level of Subliminal where you're like in the pool and you're getting chased by something because you're always getting chased by something.
We designed this space. We took into consideration two main dimensions: is our height for the showering, but also the width that we need in order to shower comfortably without.
Yeah, this is not American approved. I'll tell you that right now. Also, how tall are you? Because I think I could fit here comfortably, but if you're very tall at all, yeah, I don't know about this. This is gonna work at all.
Hitting the elbows with the walls.
You know, I've never really thought about that in my own bathroom. Like, man, are my elbows gonna hit the wall? That's something to really think about with the space.
We wanted everything, the floor, the ceiling, the walls, and the door in the same material because we want to reinforce all the time this idea of very rich spatial experience. The tiles are blue. Initially, they were planned in whitish, like pearl color, but the carpenter found a very nice offer which cost us 1/10 of the price, and we decided to change in order to reduce the budget.
So she basically said, I don't fuck with the blue. I like the blue, though. I feel like white would have been like, I don't know. I feel like white, I don't know. It just would have felt more like a solitary confinement chamber. At least here you could have the impression that you're looking at the sky or the water or something with the blue.
And then also the other challenge was to find a suitable place for the ventilation and the place, the drain of the water.
Oh, okay. They do have ventilation and drains here. Interesting. Very clever. Because I was going to say, like, what do you do with all of this humidity?
Here we have a rain shower in the ceiling because this is what my partner likes the most, but I prefer a normal shower that we take from here.
They kind of, she says, like, they built it according to their preferences. I guess that's what you would do, right? But, like, they're not living here from what I've picked up so far.
And then we can put here. What I like the most about this space is when you are inside and you close the door, you really feel in a space that you don't know where you enter from, because
I feel like what I would like the most about this space was when I open the door and then get out of it. This would feel probably pretty claustrophobic. I would have to imagine. Very tight. I don't know if closing the doors and closing myself off to the world would be my favorite part of it. I will say though, as a kid, I used to like when I was like, you know, like in the bed, and I was like, I don't know if y'all ever used to think about this, but if my toes were hanging over the edge of the bed, bro, I'd be like, the ghosts are gonna get me, bro. They're gonna get my toes. I just knew it. Like, and so I would like, you know, get under all the blankets and stuff, and then I would pretend that I was like deep in the ground, like a bug, bro, like an actual cicada, and like I really like that. Like claustrophobia has never really been a huge concern of mine, because bro, I really am snug like a bug in a rug. Like I'm cool with that. I got a weighted blanket. I wish it was heavier, honestly. Like I'm fine with it. So hey, I'm built for the future where we all dream smaller. I'm already ready. I could probably, I'll be honest, I probably could live in this spot decently happy. No, I would want a spot for a big TV, okay? I can live small, but I got to have big TV somewhere. And I don't know where that would go. I don't think there's a good spot for it.
everything is tiled and covered in the same material.
Also, yeah, no.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a
This is a no PC house. There is no good spot in this entire place. Unless they really show us something, but there is no good spot in this entire place for a PC anywhere. This is a laptop only house. The evil bathroom. Oh my gosh. You might have to light up a candle.
We are
bro.
now in the spa.
When you're living in here as a couple, and somebody lights up that bathroom with a mean dookie, bro, it's got the whole house, bro. You're gonna need candles going constantly, bro. Sorry, but that's just like I feel like that's like the reality of this situation is you are essentially living in one room that's been separated into different areas. But this is one room, bro.
This was our main objective when we designed the cabanon. I wanted to have the infrared saunas, and my partner wanted to have the whirlpool bathtub.
Okay.
The dimensions of this space is again made according to our height, so we don't have to bend down when we enter.
So, made according to your heights. I mean, you're gonna have to find someone who's pretty similar then. Unless they're living here. Are they living here? No way they're living here. But they keep saying we designed it for our heights or whatever. Because that's the ceiling right there. We can see it. It reflects a little bit, but that's the ceiling right there. I don't know. This is super impressive, though, honestly. Like, they fit a bathtub in here and, like, a sauna room. I mean, I could have done maybe with, like, a closet, right? Oh, my... I just can't get over that closet, bro. And this is supposed to be for two people. Wait, let's go back.
Couple. And we can take the pillows from here, and we can have lunch or dinner.
You know you don't have shit to talk about when you're saying, and we can take the pillows and put them on the chair.
And we can take the pillows from here, and we can have lunch or dinner, or you can work.
You can take the pillows. Yeah, you sure can.
We also have the storage for the clothes.
Tell me how this is ever going to work for two people. Ever. How is this going to work for two people? This is the storage for the clothes, and we haven't seen anything else so far.
We have this.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know, honestly, you could fit like 5 or 6 people in here if you really, you're really trying. And all the clothes will, you can choose whether to hang or fold all your clothes. Yeah, it's just honestly whatever you want to do.
shelves, or we also have hangers. The shelves can be moved and stored.
Anyways,
so
back
we
to
give
where we
space
were.
for the hangers
The
because
evil bathroom.
into our height, so we don't have to bend down when we enter. The length of the space is given by the length of the bathtub, like a standard bathtub, and then the width actually is given.
Now that looks super impressive. But how are they doing this? Did they cut into the house? That's pretty crazy.
By the mattress,
cool
which
shot.
is just on top. Initially, the marble was supposed to be green, but we found out that the shop where we bought it had a leftover black marble since the 80s that they could not sell, and because it was very little surface, so we could get the black marble.
Here's my thing. You don't have to tell us you bought it at a discount. It looks great. Like, I wasn't thinking discount until you tell me discount. But I guess they're like proud, and you should be proud that you were able to save money. But I don't know, man. That's not really like adding to the sales pitch to me.
For the 10th of the price of the green marble. So when you are inside, you really have this enveloping feeling that you don't know also where you enter.
Is that a good feeling? Is that a good feeling? To be like, I don't know how I get out of here. I'm surrounded. This is like a good, like, well, it's not a good spot to have a panic attack, I'd say, but this would be horrible, bro. And you're looking around, all you see is darkness. It feels like you're like, I don't know, like being crushed. Claustrophobia, but good. Yeah, no, but so you have this like overwhelming feeling that like you're stuck in here and you can't get out. you feel like your existence and the room, it's like become one. Like you're like fused to the room. You really start to feel like you don't know when you came in, and you have no idea if you'll ever leave. That's kind of right.
And it feels like a vault, like if you are in a very safe, enclosed.
It feels like a vault. Yeah, these people don't know about claustrophobia. And once again, like I said, I'm pretty cool with claustrophobia, but even this
space. So we really make sure it is comfortable.
I got to say, though, this might be my perfect apartment. I know I've been talking crazy about it, but that's because I recognize, first off, you were never, ever going to live with two people in this house. No way. But second, I'm trying to think of this like a reasonable person. But me, I think this could work great for me, honestly. Just my little space. And the second thing I want to say, have y'all ever like taken a bath or shower in like complete darkness? Honestly, not even that. Just like spent time in like complete darkness. Because a lot of people, they have an interior like bathroom, like some houses do. A lot of rooms are next to windows, and a lot of times bathrooms are too. But if you have to pick, a lot of times, you know, the builders of a house would rather your bedroom have a window, right? Because that's like a must-have for a bedroom. So if a room's gonna get shunted, it might be the bathroom, like the second bathroom or something like that. It has no windows. So if you have one of those and you put a towel up next to the door crack, no light can get through. It is a weird, one of the stranger experiences I've ever had was like taking a shower in the complete darkness. And I'm talking like so dark I couldn't see my hand in front of my face, like nothing. Like I tried to let my eyes adjust, but they can't adjust. Like there's so little light that you just can't see anything. Honestly, it was scary. It was scary because even though you know that there's nothing, like you know what room you're in, you know, but you can't see anything. You can't perceive anything. Your mind is untethered. Like we are constantly tethered to our reality by the visual cues. I know that's there. I know the table's here. I know chat's up here. Hey, chat. But like if you're like in complete darkness, you have no tethers. Your mind can just explore a completely empty space that's only limited by your touch when you move around and encounter things. But you don't know exactly where they are. Like you just have to like go figure out. It's freaky. It's very interesting. It could be cool for meditating. I made it sound like a bad experience. I don't know. It just was very interesting. I think if you have the ability to immerse yourself in complete darkness without going insane, because I think it's possible if you spend too much time in complete darkness, but it should be done, bro. It's such a strange, like, it is so unoften that we are not surrounded by some kind of light or some kind of visual cue that I think our brains honestly don't know what to do in the absence of it. And it's a very strange experience.
Under this seat, we have actually the meters for the water and a little storage. And under the other seat of the sauna, we have the drawer that opens towards the living room.
Oh, okay. I would have never known. That's pretty cool. It's right on the other side of the wall. So here's your bed for 2 people. And I bet she's short, bro. I bet she's short. Like, I want to say this is, I mean, I was going to say 2.5 feet at most, but then that would be 5 feet. She'd actually be huge, like 10 feet tall. I don't know. I can't do any visual on this. But if this is a standard size pillow, or maybe even a little bit above standard size pillow, then she is not a super large person. And yeah, no. This is whatever. You know what? I'm done. I'm done critiquing and exclaiming. We're just gonna watch out the rest of it. So this is like a twin plus. Is it like a twin plus or queen size bed?
We are at the moment in the bedroom. The bedroom is dimensioned according to the height we need in order to enter comfortably and to sit down in the bed. And the width and the length is given by the mattress. And here on the right, we have 3 cupboards, which fit exactly with the space with the bathroom where the shower was. This is the main storage of the cabanon. The first cupboard over there opens towards the bedroom and towards the living room, because we always use this cupboard when we have guests and they unpack. We quickly ask them to put the suitcase on this cupboard so the space gets free.
When you have guests? No. They don't mean they're living here and they have guests. They mean they must be renting this as like an Airbnb. Because this is perfect Airbnb. Like, this is really cute Airbnb. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. So when they mean couple, they mean like you're spending like a night or 2 in Amsterdam. You're not living here. Oh, now it makes so much sense. This is an Airbnb. Oh, they made it sound like it was like an actual house, like a residency. This is not. Yeah, it's not. Now it makes all perfect sense. And yeah, oh, that's so obvious. How did I not mix? All the other ones have been like real houses people lived in, but of course this is not.
Of objects. And the color of the bedroom is green. It's the only color we chose ourselves, because initially I would never have chosen a green color. But as the other rooms, the colors were somehow imposed by these irresistible offers of materials that we found, green turned to be the different color from the other 3. The duvet was done by the wife of the carpenter, by Miriam.
That blanket looks awesome. I'll say that. That blanket looks amazing, bro. I want to take a nap on that blanket so bad.
Furry material is the only thing she found that matches the color.
But can you wash this blanket ever? So it's like an Airbnb. People are coming in and out. I don't know if this is the kind of blanket you can ever wash. It
was also for us a bit surprising, but at the end, well, I remember my grandmother having a coat in the same fabric, and we like it very much.
When you come home,
what are they selling us?
Come home to the colors of nature. Only from Kohler.
You know, when you come home and you sit out in your bathtub overlooking the savannah. Come home to the colors of nature.
Capital One has a rewards credit.
Bang, I should get paid for that ad read. You ever come home and look out at the gazelles and the elephants in front of the mountain in your bathtub? Come home to colors.
Looking in this space is sort of creating a nook or a cocoon that feels nice and cozy. And what we wanted to do with the lights is, again, the lights will be built in, so they will not.
So there's a similar concept to this that's taken the world, not necessarily the world, but especially like Tokyo by storm, other places. It's called capsule hotels. And you've probably heard of this. They're pretty popular. Capsule hotels. Are there any in St. Louis? That'd be crazy. No, there's not. There's not. This is a capsule hotel. There's different versions of it. Let me just pull this over here. This one looks like you're living in like a gaming PC. Like you've joined the CPU or like the cooling unit. That looks pretty cool. But like by and large, like they all kind of look fairly similar. And the gist is you stay in one of these capsules with 30 or 25 of your most favorite neighbors right next to you. And there's not really any privacy. Like you can pull curtains and whatever, shut the door. But like it's a communal living space. Like if people are on phone calls or talking or whatever, you can hear them. This is what it is. And what the bedroom that they're showing us reminds me of a capsule hotel, like to a T. The big difference here is that you are by yourself, so you don't have to deal with noise or people getting up and walking by your capsule in the night. If you're a light sleeper, the capsule hotel is probably a nightmare. But this could be all right because you're by yourself. But here's the other problem with the capsule hotel. Airflow. The air is going to get super stale in here as you sleep and you heat up the space with your body heat, right? Like if you don't have any airflow or any fan or something, it's going to get pretty stuffy because you're up just in the top corner of the room, you know? Like that is going to get pretty tough. So I don't know if they have outlets or some kind of cooling or if they do, I imagine they'll mention it because our caliber of features here has been to the level of you can put a pillow on the chair. That's my favorite moment in this whole thing so far.
Three-dimensional objects.
We're gonna go back to that before this is over.
Appearing, and I always like these little lights that make a bit like a constellations of stars.
That's super cool. It is. It's beautiful.
We like a lot how this space turned. It's really, again, one space within a bigger space. We find it is also very nice that it's open to the living room because like this you can always see outside or have a view with the daylight.
Okay, so now that we know that this is an Airbnb, I feel like we can look up how much this costs a night and figure out exactly, because they told us how much it costs. So it cost them like $24,000 to buy and build this thing out. So we'll figure out how quickly in some ways they're able to make their investment back, how many rentals they need.
The space feels already quite nice and cozy like this without the need of putting a curtain.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really need a curtain, yeah, because you're just going to be living here. You could close the curtain on the window out there if you want to. Just, you know, I'm sensing some, you know, maybe my mind's just not creative enough, but if you are a couple staying in Rotterdam, there seems to be some impracticality in this particular area on a number of fronts. This is short person home. Definitely. This is you 6 foot and above, you are banned for a variety of reasons. You're just not gonna be able to make it. You're gonna be constantly hunched over.
It is very small, but I think we can extrapolate many things to make better and more affordable houses. Not in the sense of space, but in the sense of optimizing, like really trying to find the best and the maximum of.
Don't say house. Just don't say house. This is an Airbnb, bro. No one's supposed to live here long term. Maybe France doesn't use Airbnb or maybe they use something else, but we're going to look this up. We're going to see if you can rent this.
Every space.
I'm gonna be shook if someone's actually living
where
here
to
full time.
position the different elements like the door, the radiator, the electricity plugs, the window, in order to maximize the possibility of storage, of positions for
Yeah, like 3 potatoes and an onion.
the furniture
Hell
and so on.
yeah.
And sometimes a 9 square meter room where every element is intelligently thought and designed feels much bigger than a 15 square meter room where the architect didn't take care of the optimization of the space. Especially today where there is a housing crisis almost.
If you say so. One more time. I need to hear it. I need to hear it one more time.
For example,
Well, this thing could be frosted.
Oh my gosh. Christmas is over. And I also feel like the song they sing is almost a copyright issue. No. Is this a... Oh, wait, never mind. It said 30 seconds. I was like, 30 seconds unskippable ad?
have the table that opens up like this. And here we have...
Do you see how careful she had to be to put that down, too? I wonder if you can fuck this up if you don't, like, put it down right.
that opens up like this. And here we have
I don't know.
the
Maybe I'm
chairs.
just tweaking.
We have two because the cabanon is thought for a couple. And we can take the pillows from here and we can have lunch or dinner, or you can...
Never mind. It's wearing off, but that's my favorite. Okay, so the Cabanon, Rotterdam, Airbnb. There it is, bro. I knew it. I knew people were not living here long term, bro. There's no... Wait, this isn't it. Wait, this isn't it, bro. The Cabanon. No, that's not it. This isn't it. Hang on, what? I hope it doesn't make me sign in, because I don't have an account. Rotterdam, Netherlands. When? Let's do a weekend, because people probably would. Let's do Friday and Saturday. It's 2 days. Who? I don't care. I'll just do 2 adults. Search. Where is it? Where's the Cabanon? Where's the Cabanon? Can I just like look up an actual like... Hang on. I need to just look up... No. 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 Don't do any of this. Okay, whatever. No, actually, that sounds like a lot. Why do they want that much? Okay, maybe the bed's bigger than I think it is. I mean, those look like 2 decently sized humans. Oh. Why are they doing that? No, stop. Why are you doing that? Why are the models doing all this shit? I mean, do whatever you want, but like, what the fuck? Why are they... Can I show this? I mean, there's nothing wrong, but like... I'm so confused. Are they selling this as an actual... I can't find it on Airbnb. No, tell me, nobody. Verbo, come on, Verbo. Pull through. This cannot be. I need... No way. They actually sold this to somebody. Not typically listed on Verbo. Okay, we can rely on... Wait, hang on. I should have been using AI this whole time. No, AI mode. It does not appear to be an Airbnb rental. And used by the architects themselves? No, bro. This must... nah. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I can't find the answer I want. The answer I want is that people aren't living in this space. But I think that they are. Wow. I mean, I'm all for dreaming small. That's what this segment is about, but... All right, well, you can... You too can dream small. Remember, dream small, young man. And downsize your dreams to fit the budget and make your American dream come to life. You can do it in surprising ways. You can hang or fold your clothes, but you can't do both. This is the modern reality of the situation, and we must adapt to the times. But remember, you can always put a pillow on the chair so it doesn't hurt your butt when you sit on it. And you may be able to take a shower without scraping your elbows. Now that sounds like a dream come true, doesn't it? Bang. Section over. Video done. People inspired. American dream reinvigorated. This has been great. This has been great, which means we're ready for the next part of the stream. Minecraft mod sanity. I'm going to turn my video off for this because the video has not been... The lighting has been terrible. So, while this loads up, I want to talk briefly. Is this what? No. So I wanted to show this. We posted a number of shorts from our last stream, which was a really good one. But these shorts did really, really well. And we've gotten 6 subscribers from them, largely the streams and these shorts. And we've got 16.6 thousand views, which is just absolutely crazy. Like, I know people view shorts. Like, I view shorts a lot, but that's crazy. I mean, and a lot of people are scrolling away, so that's not necessarily the most meaningful metric, but we've gotten 14 likes and a few subscribers. Like, this is probably, like, I'm not going to lie, this may be the most successful streaming or social media endeavor I've had in my entire number of years doing this. So it's been really cool to see. It's been exciting. We're going to keep doing that as we whenever we can. I never know what in a stream is going to be good or not, because I'm not that good at it. But we're going to keep doing that because it seems to work. People watch shorts, so I don't know. It's been cool. So we're going to keep on with that formula, so to say. But I wanted to share that because it's exciting to me. The numbers are good. They're good numbers. Let's see. What else was... Oh, yeah. I believe I saw this online recently. So this just takes forever to load, so... I believe the penny is officially retired now. I know this is like a 180 topic. Like, we're talking about something else now. But... Bang. Oh, can't see it. Well, hang on. It's taking precedent. So I'll just read it myself. Well, I struggle to figure it out. Starting in 2026, the U.S. penny will be retired. So it is going to be officially just done. And the controversial decision. It makes some sense. It's made by this very controversial administration, so it's easy to highlight this in bad terms. But actually, not making the penny does make a lot of sense. It costs more money to make a penny than a penny is worth. And so it doesn't, on the whole, it's not like a huge cost to the government every year, but it does add up. How much does it cost? Like, let's see. How much? I'm just going to AI search this. Does making a penny cost each year? Let's see. It costs about 3.7 cents per penny. Like this is just not good. If you're tracking, that's not good money. So it says where the government is expecting to save about $56 million annually by ending it, which is a drop in the bucket to some government spending things that I would argue we maybe could take a look at saving money in. But it's still $56 million annually that you're going to save every year by not having the penny around anymore. So the practical, what's going to happen is just like SCP said, yeah, they're going to be rounding. If you have a transaction that's $1.03, it's going to go up to $1.05. If you have a transaction that's $1.02, it's probably going to go down to $1. Well, I wonder. I bet companies are probably just going to round up. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, the way that we interact with currency now isn't going to be real math anymore. It's going to be rounded everything. Like, obviously fractions have never really, fractions only to an extent. Like you have fractions of a dollar, but I guess there is fractions of a penny, but like as a consumer, we don't really encounter that ever. But now we are going to. There's going to be no more 2 or 3 cents, right? You're either going up to $1.05 or down to $1. So now you can only split $1 in 20 ways. Not that crazy, but it's interesting. So like scrounge around, see if you have any good pennies. I'm going to take a look after stream. The fact of the matter is, I doubt pennies are ever going to be very, very valuable. The demand for pennies is probably high right now, but then it's going to drop in a little while because no one's actually using them and they're not that old. And then the demand for pennies will get high again years from now, but like a long time from now when it's like actually historic. So if you wanted to sell pennies, now is probably a better time to do it than, a few years from now, because I don't think the value is going to consistently go up and up. I think it's going to be high right now because this announcement just came out and everyone's like, oh no, I'm going to run out of pennies. So they want to buy them now. And then otherwise that you might have to wait like 100 years for it to like actually be somewhat valuable. And even then it's going to be like not very valuable. Because at the end of the day, like, how cool is it? It's just a small sphere of metal that used to be worth something and now is not official currency anymore. It kind of makes me wonder what other currencies have been used in the U.S. Like, what other denominations of currency? What other, what do they call them? Like coins, or what other coins have been taken out of circulation? Include the half cent, large cent, 2 cent piece, 3 cent piece, half dime. Oh, would you like a nickel or a half dime? And the 20 cent piece. Plus various gold coins like the gold dollar and the double eagle. Wow. the half cent, 1857. This is crazy. I've never heard about this. In 1792, Congress authorized the half cent. Whoa, that's so cursed. Coin in the Coinage Act of 1792, made of copper, the mint produced the half cent till 1857. Why did they do that? The half cent coin was discontinued because it had become unpopular, and that ending its production saved the overall amount of copper. Yeah, I get that. It was probably unpopular because like this is already hurting my head to look at. Let's listen.
$0.05.
That is not what that is. Okay, I hear the game running. So let's just go back to that. That's crazy though. All right, so welcome back to Beyond Depth Minecraft. And you're probably hearing my cows. And let's just take a look at that. Because last time we had a real issue. We couldn't go caving. We couldn't explore. We can't do nothing because we're constantly losing health. And the way to get health back is to eat in this game. So Papa went and got himself some moo blooms. And I got really lucky. They were close by. They're also really loud, so we're gonna come over here. But I was able to find them and bring them over here without dying like 20 times. So I see that as a huge success because almost everything else in this game has come at a just monumental cost of life for me. The other thing you're probably noticing is the fence that runs along this way. I have taken the time to create a grand cordon between myself and the rest of the world, as it is the only way that I've been able to know any kind of peace, both in a very literal sense and in the sense of just in my mind. This helps me feel safe because it used to be just crazy monsters all around this bitch, and just tearing me up, just eating me out all the time, in like a monster way, like how monsters, it was just monstrous. And I've got the crows, and I like to feed them. I've heard in real life, if you feed like crows or ravens food, they like never forget it, So I've been feeding the crows. They haven't really done shit for me yet, but I don't know. I like them. We've also got a wheat farm. We've done a lot of work. That's why I said we did some stuff off stream. And some of it might have been kind of fun to share, but just some more mundane stuff, which is probably kind of what we'll be doing this time as well. We need to start getting ready. What the fuck is that? It's an evil snowman? Do I dare engage? I have the skillet, which I crafted with iron, and it's actually stronger than my sword. The skillet does 8 attack damage, 9.9 attack speed. This does 5 attack damage, 1.6 attack speed. Like, this thing's actually better. Let's go see if we can engage this thing. I don't know what it is. This is foolhardy. I would not do this otherwise. Scared spirit, or seared spirit. Oh shit. Oh, nope, hang on. Where's my oh, I don't have any beef on me? That was a bad choice. You know what, guys? Never mind. I gotta get my beef real quick, and then we can do it. The pan is quite literally mightier than the sword. Let's take some beef, and then, honestly, I need an escape plan, so we're just gonna go like that. All right, let's get back. Let's get back to war. Let's get down to business. Hitting them with my pen. Oh, shit. Not the zombie clown. Oh, what the? You know what, guys? I've had a change of heart. Violence is wrong and bad. Unless it's me doing it. Ouch. Ouch. What the fuck? Do I have any, I like the little noise it makes. That's fun. Hang on, we kind of fucking him up, though. This pan goes crazy. Yo. Oh, they're stealing my shit. Oh, no, stop. I can't have the cows getting out. Where's the seared spirit? Dang, this weapon is great, bro. For only 4 iron? Put that down, bro. I like you, but I don't like you that much. I hope that wasn't the crow that I've been feeding for a long time, though. That would actually kind of suck. I just killed it. I didn't even think about it. I'm going to choose to believe that that wasn't the crow, and that this is the crow that I've been buddies with. Yeah, of course, he's in my farm. He's got to be the one. Of course he's the one. I will also say, I've done a little bit of experimentation, and in this mod, mobs know where you are from a ridiculous distance away. Like, they are still chasing me and pursuing me. And I could hide on the other side of this mountain, right? Like, I'm hiding here. I've broken sightlines with them. I'm pretty sure the monsters are going to make their way around one side or the other. Obviously, these guys can see me, but they're on the close side. But I think if we wait it out here, the other ones are going to come. If they can route to me, they're all going to come towards this place, this spot on the other side, even though they can't see me. Unless I'm just totally wrong about that, but I've seen some monster detection that was pretty goofy. Maybe not that far though. It doesn't look like the creepers and stuff made it over. Just a bunch of zombies. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not that bad. But I definitely they can see you from so far away. What the? Oh, the spider made it. Right, because they can go over walls and stuff. Let's see how close we can get before the creeper notices us. So we're just gonna stay right here. And as soon as we get close enough that he notices, he's already coming. He notices us from this far away, and he's on his way. We've got 1 block closer, and he noticed us, and he's gonna make his way all the way over here. It's insane. Remember, guys, he was over there, over here, and he notices us. So that's why, whenever you go anywhere, they're just on your ass immediately. But anyways, let's ignore the moral ambiguity of killing the crow for the potion, which we didn't even get. That's even worse now. What did I even do that for? And instead, maybe I thought we could feed the cows, kind of contribute to life in a way, instead of just destroying it, but it appears that we don't get the option to make amends for our actions, even though we never could, if that was our crow buddy. Anyways, let me show you the other side of things. So we made progress outside, out in the world, but we also built some storage. So we've got all our random shit in here. We've got all of our building blocks in here, all of our wood stuff in here, which is not much. And then we've got our kind of progression, our valuables, our progression items. I pilfered this gold backpack. Actually, it was an iron backpack. I upgraded it to gold off of a zombie down in the caves. It was like a high tier zombie, and it's got hella storage. And so we're starting to get ready. I'm I'm planning on a journey to this place over here, which looks like it must be a village because it's lit up. And I also want to go, can we see it from here? Here to this temple. So I want to go on a big trip, but we have to get ready for it. So we're building up our supplies to get ready for that trip. I think we probably want to be ironed down, have full iron, have arrows, food, all the supplies we would need to make a temporary base for our trip. So that's what we're getting ready for. And that's what I think tonight's stream will be about. W illusion. I love that. I love doing that every time I come through. And then next I will show you the mining area, but we're going to take a quick break, super quick, and come back. I've got to hit the boys' room real quick. So we'll be right back. Let me get some music up and going, so that this part of the stream could get copyrighted. Let's see. I don't know. Let's just do my liked songs. And then we'll do this one. There we go. We must continue because I've got more to show you. And yes, the pan. Dude, this is my favorite. This is actually awesome. And you can cook in it. Like if I oh, well now I gotta do it for all of them. If I source some beef, look away, Jet. Look away, Jet. Oh, I just. Okay, if I source some beef really quickly, then I can. Oh well, I have to. You can't just source beef in this game. There's an additional step. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Oh, it's in my hand. So let's say I source some beef, right? And I take it and I put it in my other hand, and then I go up to the campfire. I can cook that hoe. Bang! It gets cooked. And it even changes the little icon on the hotbar. That's super cool. This is like the best thing ever. If they have a diamond version of this, this would probably be like my main weapon. So you might remember this scene from the horrors of the Nightmare Stalker that pursued me. Well, I've renovated the space a little bit to make it a lot safer, and since then we've hardly had any issues of monster invasions. This secondary wall was actually an addition because we had some continuing monster invasion issues. But we've created a safety corridor, kind of a quarantine zone, and it reads, "For the one arrogant enough to dare to delve deep." A suitable reward must be prepared, or a suitable punishment. Huh. Wonder what that's about. Let's go deeper. Now we truly enter the subterranean realm. For this is the chute. And trust me when I tell you, you can hear it already. There is no way to leave this space unaccosted. There will always be monsters here. And I have lit this space up as much as I possibly can. And there is always monsters here. Always. And let me tell you, these zombies are not normal, okay? Why does I have this thing completely caged off? These zombies can mine. They can mine. You remember the other stream? Hang on, I need to turn Minecraft down. Do you remember the other stream when I was like digging and I was like, I swear I'm hearing digging around me. Well, I wasn't crazy. There is digging around me. And they can dig super quick. And so just when I thought I'd lit up a space, it would be connected to a tunnel that was dark. And monsters would just start spawning in like crazy. And they, they never spawn in just a couple. Do you see that guy? That guy has potion effects on him somehow. And that zombie might be one of the special ones. Because some of these zombies, not only can they mine, they can use fishing, like they have fishing rods. And so if you're just chilling on that block, they'll cast the lure at you. Hang on, it's loud as fuck here. I'm gonna move away a little bit. They'll cast a lure on you and drag you over to where they are. And you can't really block that. Like, they're just going to hook you with it. I don't know. Maybe you can block it, but I don't know how. If that's not enough, some of these zombies have ender pearls. I haven't really learned how to differentiate which have which, because I think you can tell by looking at them. But some of these zombies have ender pearls, and they use them to just get to where you are. In other words, you are not safe. Once you are not in a space that's like this, completely enclosed, if you are arrogant enough to dare to delve deep, well, there may be rewards for you, but there will almost always be a suitable punishment. And I'm remembering now there's something I need to do. I was saving it for this stream, for us, because I wanted to I wanted us to get to experience this together because I did a lot of work off stream, as you can tell. But what I didn't want to do was a particular part of the game that I wasn't really looking to fulfill, but I did. A particular advancement, a very iconic one for Minecraft. I wanted to do that together. Yeah, it's super messed up. It's so fucked up. The way that I just do not feel safe in almost any part of this game. But I feel pretty safe here. Like, honestly, I don't know what the difference has been. I mean, I'm assuming that they can't mine through this. They could technically mine around, I guess, but we'll just hope they're not that smart. But yes, let's get our first emeralds. I've been waiting to... Maybe I should, you know, I guess the diehards would say, like, wait till you have fortune. Whatever, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna game. I'm just gonna game. So let's go down. I am pretty proud of this. Like, the copper looks really good. It almost bankrupted my copper supplies, but I was able to do it. So then this leads down here, and this is, this goes down to our entrances to the big caves. This actually is a connection to a tunnel that was dug by a zombie. I've blocked off this where you can see that it goes other places, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like that goes other places. I need something else here. Ooh. Okay. That red mist is bad. I mean, if you couldn't tell just just off the jump, but that red mist is bad. I don't have torches. You'll probably get to see. Oh, what? It's almost dead. So this is... See that obsession? This is a monster that will always... I don't know why it's so weak, but this is a monster that will always chase you out. It is essentially bloodlusting. It'll only run if it's low health, but otherwise than that, it'll chase you no matter what. It's possessed by a ghost, as you'll see when I hit this thing. Oh, it's very armored. That's why it's losing health. Like, I could never beat this thing. It has 90 hearts. Then it spawns a spirit. And we killed it. I don't know why it was so low health. But somehow we killed it. And there must be an Enderman close by because we're starting to get the screen fade. This guy also is not normal. This decaying zombie. Now, he has no armor, so we're actually chewing through his health. But, wow, there's a lot here. I should come back here. I think I will come back here. There's probably more around. I don't know. If you kill this guy, he turns into a skeleton, so it's cool. We've got, like, multi-phase enemies. Anyways, there's a number of... That was dug by a zombie. I did not make that tunnel. This leads to the main cavern. And you never... I mean, you just don't know what's out here. Like, I'm constantly scared that, like, what the fuck is that? And I'll tell you something. They all know I'm here. They all know I'm here. From the second I step out there, they all know I'm here. I bet that... Watch them. They're probably still coming. Like, did you see this shit? You just can't... You just can't... You can't go anywhere without being accosted. And there is always a cost. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So just like everything's like constantly on the tipping point. Constantly. Of like being okay and then just like being like just messed up. This is zinc. Let's go. I've never gotten zinc. I don't know what it's good for. We can actually find out though. This is one of those things that like the game is so hard. I do not care if this is kind of cheating, but the game is kind of cheating. Wait, what? Oh, zinc ingot. Nuclear furnace blasting. Nugget of experience. What? Crushed raw zinc. Oh, I guess because you get experience for doing this stuff. Okay, well then what can you do with zinc ingot? Copycat iron door. Copycat. R-click with the material to sign what? What? I don't even know what that means. Chain. Click on fences and walls to create a catenary. Copycat cogwheel. Multi-state. Brother, I don't even understand. But it looks like zinc is mostly used for this kind of mechanical stuff. Will we ever probably use this part of the game? Experience rotator. Create enchantment industry. That seems cool. I don't know if we'll ever actually get to using this stuff in the game. But anyways. Not the deep breathing in the dark. Yeah, it's rough. That was dug by a zombie. Is so wild to hear. Yeah, it's just like, it's been so cool because there's so many things that are new and crazy. But the crazy is real crazy. It's real crazy. Like, I think this was not dug by me. Maybe I was chasing ore. I don't know. I'm not confident of anything that was dug by me anymore. Oh, yeah, that's an enemy that we're not ready to face. I believe that's like the Dread Knight or something. I don't know. Either ways, I can just tell by the breathing we're not ready. I haven't gotten my 25 levels by like fighting everything. I'll tell you that. But chat, look, what is this? An infected diamond ore. What does it got? The COVID? What's going on here? I'm scared, but I'm gonna mine it. Pray for me, chat. We might get the cold. Oh! What the? Oh, it's fucking me up. Oh, there's multiple. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Can they dig through blocks? That's the question. That is the question right there. Holy shit, that was close. Did I get a diamond for it? No, I didn't even. So, okay. I bet I have a mod that tells me what the block is, but I bet if you don't have that mod, then you just you get fucked. There. I bet that's just what that is. Okay, let's create a little trap here. So we're gonna create a little trap here. This is how you pro gamer strat. All right. So we want to be over there. We're gonna lure them. We just practice the jump. Okay. Now, if we end up in the tunnel, we're fucked. Oh, look at ya. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so unfortunate that you fell in that hole there. Let me just help you out real quick. Can't even mine in peace. What did we get? What did we get for that? Let me get rid of seeds. And the feather. No, I need the feather. Diamond termite shard. We got 2 of those. Oh. Rose gold helmet. Seems like you can use these to upgrade things from rose gold to to diamond. What can you craft them with? That's kind of the real question. It's like the only way to get those is from the termites. And I think if you weren't like me and you didn't have a mod that tells you what block you're looking at, like once again, like you would have no way of knowing if it was a termite block or not. So you'd just be mining with no knowledge. That's crazy. Is there more? I'm down for more. Oh, there's so many more. Well, that's not lovely. But you know what? Now that we know, we've got a foolproof strategy. Yep. Now look at you. Now look. Now look. Bang! You guys were scary. And you're freaking armored. Because I guess you are like made of diamonds. Well, business as usual. Come a little closer. They're like, no, we're good. We're good here in the back corner. A smart choice. But do I want to waste the arrow? Sure. I'll do it. Do I think I can take one? I think I can take one. Oh, shoot. He's messing me up, though. He's messing me up. One more hit. One more hit. That was close as fuck. That was really close. I shouldn't have done that, to be honest. Because this would have been a tough spot to get stuff back from. But we have 6 diamond termite shards. Can we make a diamond with that? I don't even think so. But now we know that sometimes blocks aren't blocks. In fact, in this mod, sometimes blocks are bugs. Really strong, really scary bugs. Because isn't that awesome? Yeah, a singular termite. Actually, just one. Like, let's not ignore that. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I angered the termite mound. Like, oh, they're going crazy because don't poke the termite nest because they're all gonna come. Like, no, that was just one. I actually just avoided the other ones. That was a singular termite. A diamond termite, albeit, but it's like I really got to pay. I have to use the mods that kind of allow me to cheat a little bit to cheat, because otherwise we're just cooked. Like I don't know any other way around of saying it. Like you're just not making it. you're just not. Me, I'm not. We're not making it. What can I get rid of? There we go. I think so, yeah. Oh, like that? I don't know if there is. I think you just, there's like, I don't know if there's enough streams on YouTube for that kind of categorization. As far as I know, and I could be totally wrong, you think that I would know these things, but I do not. And here's actual diamond. But our first real diamond, look at that. What do we get rid of? Probably sticks? Probably sticks, no? I mean, what are we going to do with sticks? Okay. We kind of hit the mother load here. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. As far as I know, there is no, I thought I heard mining. That wasn't me. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting really paranoid down here. It's just part of the process. There's like wider characterizations. Like you say, like if your stream is, I don't know, like IRL or like maybe like beauty or fashion. It's like the video categorization for just like normal YouTube videos. Like this just falls under the category of gaming. Like, it's like lifestyle, beauty, maybe like sports or like IRL or something like that, and then gaming, the catch-all. Oh, I don't have. Gosh, I have like no inventory space. Let's just get rid of the copper sword. I don't really need it for anything. Getting a bit dark down here for my taste, but I don't have any. Came down here without any torches, so it's pretty much on me. I feel like they're playing it really low, but they're like playing like. You hear that? That ambience is just terrible too. Oh, we have like no armor either. I don't even know where our little bit of armor is coming from. Is it just the fact that we have like diamonds in our pocket? It's like someone who had like a pendant or something, and they get shot in like that exact place, but the pendant saves them. That's like the diamonds in my pocket are like doing that right now. That's my half a point of armor. Okay, let's come back with let's deposit all our goodies first. I want to be very safe. We've got. I mean, this is by far the most value we've ever had on our person in this entire process, and it's not even close. I mean, well, we have diamonds, so obviously that's a first. But even just iron, bro. How much iron do we have? We have 3. That like constitutes like essentially a quarter of our entire iron reserve. I don't know why iron is so hard to come by in this version of the game. I don't know if like there's other ores that have all like replaced its spawn chance in like the mid levels, you know, like zinc or whatever. Like all the zinc that I've found would be iron normally or something. And that's why we just like don't see any iron, but iron is like extremely rare. Maybe there's better materials and I just like shouldn't focus on iron at all, but I don't know, that feels like weird and wrong to me. Like how do we have 8 diamonds already? forget the diamond termite shards. How do we have 8 diamonds already and like no iron? Very, very little iron. Make that make sense. Let me get all my ethereal spirits. Then we can put bones up here, string up. I do have the fishing rod is enchanted actually. Does not have a bobber. Don't know how we get one. I think I looked up the recipe. I don't know. It was something kind of strange. Didn't make sense to my boomer Minecraft mind. Oh shoot, I gotta get off soon. Well, that's a stream, guys. Yeah, it's not much, but you know, it's honest work. Let me do something quick before we do have to get off here soon. Let's see if we can complete out a big part of this, which we're just going to focus on the upgrade base for the backpacks. We'll worry about that later. And this is iron, string, and leather of any kind. So let's get our string. Let's get our leather scraps, which I believe are here somewhere. There we go. And let's make upgrade base and then upgrade it. That's been like my big goal, is like completing all of this. But iron has been the huge detractor of that push, because I just don't have any. I just don't have any. It takes 4 per. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Leather in the middle, string around the outside, and we get upgrade base. And then I don't think we get anything for that. No rewards, but whatever. And then let's do crafting upgrade. We can do chest, crafting, 2 iron, and that. So let's go get some wood. I have some. Definitely running low on our wood reserves, so we need to go chop some trees here soon. But I've been living most of my life underground, hiding from the light, because the light is not stronger than the monsters. The light continues to exist. So we needed this, and then we needed a crafting table as well. Actually got the perfect amount of wood. Epic. Then we put this in the middle. Yeah, there we go. And then we only have enough iron to make one more upgrade base. We don't have enough to actually upgrade the thing. So let's just take our backpack and then there we go. Now we can craft in our backpack. So we could make another upgrade base. Bang. We have another upgrade base. And we use that like now our backpack is like everything we need. It's pretty crazy. Of course it takes a fair bit of iron, but really not like that much. So yeah, I think I'll just keep that around. Now we don't have enough iron to finish it out, so we'll have to wait till the next time to really finish that process when we get some more iron. But yeah, short stream today. I was hoping to get to a little bit more of the craft, but I spent too much time lingering on everything else. So next time on Friday, we'll dedicate a lot of our time to Beyond Depth. We'll make some progress. We'll get ready for our trip, the Grand Expedition. How much you want to bet that we get killed before we leave this island? But we are... This is a village, I'm pretty sure. It had lights on at night. And this must be some kind of a farm here. I don't know if I want to go over there per se, because villages tend to be like pretty vulnerable. Like they can die once you go over there, and monsters start actually spawning in. Because right now, I don't think any monsters are spawning over here because we haven't been over there. But once we go over there, all bets are off. So we'll probably aim to go here first and explore this temple, and I'm sure everything will be in order and go exceedingly well. But that is our goal, so we have to get ready for that process. There's much work to be done. The number one thing we need is more iron and better tools. And we've got 8 diamonds, so we can start to figure out how we want to use them. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Do you think I can upgrade my backpack to diamond? Like if I... It's kind of implying that I can't make better backpacks, but I feel like that's not true. Like what if I surround it? No? It's not taking it. It doesn't want to do it. Is that the best backpack we can get? I could cheat and look it up. But I'm pretty sure if we do this, if you surround it... I have enough diamonds to do that. Hang on, I have enough diamonds to... I would not do this, by the way. That's not how we're going to use the diamonds. I'm just curious. It's just a matter of curiosity. Wow. Let's not do that. Let's not even misclick there. I need the diamonds. I think... What would a diamond sword be? Hang on. Getting sidetracked here. Because now we can craft. Can you bring the backpack into itself? No, you can't. Smart. What would the diamond sword be? 7 attack damage, 1.6 attack speed, 3 entity reach, 2.5 attack range, 2.5 attack range, 3 entity speed, 0.9 attack speed. I think that means it's slower. So here we're attacking almost twice as often, which means our attack speed per whatever is closer almost to like 13 or 14 or something in the same span of time as this. But really, Skillet is almost as good as Diamond. It's just slow. And it has knockback. This inflicts bleeding. So that's so stupid. The wow. The skillet's almost as good as the diamond sword. Blow me down. All right, anyways, we'll catch you next time. I'm going to put these diamonds away because next time I log in, I'm going to forget and get killed very quickly, I imagine. That's what tends to happen. All right, we'll see you next time.